Hello YouTube, this is a response video to a video where Ander posted 5 questions, to each and every one of us out here, and each having 5 answers. The first one: in which country besides your own would you want to live? For me that would be the Czech Republic, England. This is not a country, I know, but I would like to try living in Scandinavia at some point. Hong Kong, not a country either, but it's too different from China to be so that I would say China, and it's not British any longer, so it's Hong Kong. And then I would like to try to live in Austria, because I think my rendition of the Austrian dialect needs some improvement. Then he asked, which 5 role-playing books would you want to keep if you could only choose 5? The first one would be the 4.1 version of the Dark Eye rulebook, which, if I could have reviewed that instead of the 4.0 English translation, I could have given all my love to this review instead of something half-hearted as I did. Then Wraith the Oblivion, because it's as I think the pinnacle in many ways of role-playing, and the Shadow Player's Guide, belonging to the same game, because this is one of the best supplements to teach you how to play the enemy within a group or inside your own mind. Then I would take Mongoose Traveler, because it is flexible and it is very easy to generate settings with it. And finally, just because I don't like to get myself pinned on only a certain number of topics, I would take GURPS 3rd edition, because I like 3rd edition more than 4th, and because it's also even more versatile than Traveler, of course. And if I ever wanted to play something else, then I could probably do it with GURPS, or at least get some fair amount of inspiration. Now, the next one would be the which 5 YouTubers would you like to meet in real life? And I have a certain problem with this question, because it kind of feels like playing favorites, and I don't do that. What I will do instead is give you the 5 YouTubers I think I have to thank the most. And let's start. First, I have to thank Kurt Weigel from Game Geeks, because without him I would never have taken notice of the YouTube RPG community. Second, Clack Click Bang, because without Clack Click Bang's videos I would have never stayed for more YouTube RPG videos, and I believe my very first comment was in one of his videos, so thanks for that, gentlemen. The Outsider 68, Sean Connors, for having posted the GM questionnaire, because that's the one video where I finally found myself in the right mood to answer, and it is, I believe, one of my first 3 videos, and I believe I recorded this the first. Then woodWWAD, Ander, for being the very first supporter I had on YouTube, for pushing me onwards, for giving me shoutouts, and generally for support. Thanks, Ander. And then we have a team of Alakov and 23 Penguins 32. because they occasionally wake me out of YouTube comas when I forget that I have some responsibility to you all. Now, which are my 5 favorite names? I actually don't think a lot of names. Maybe because my own name is so uninteresting that or at least it's so common that it does not have any meaning anymore as an identifier. So I will instead give you the names of persons that interest me. First, I want to give you Puji, which was the last Chinese emperor, and if you can get your hands on his autobiography, I would very much recommend it. Not the film, though. That's, I believe, a Hollywood production, and it's awful. Maybe the pictures have some quality, but the story is butchered. Then Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, for probably obvious reasons. Haruki Murakami, which is a Japanese writer, author, who writes novels about people on the outskirts of society and mixes it with a very unique style of supernatural elements, and they are very, very subtle. You can almost always take the guess that it's not really there and that maybe only a character has a hallucination or some sort, or is mentally ill. And if you would like to take a look at some of his works, I would recommend After Dark in one word. It's probably his shortest novel. I believe it only has 100 pages, or maybe even less in the right format, but sometimes he writes too long, and he settles into some kind of routine that I find very hard to read. But when he gets to when he has to make do with short amounts of pages, he's very, very good, and I believe After Dark is a very good novel. The next one is The Doctor. The Doctor, you ask? Doctor Who? Simply the Doctor, the one, the only, and the best. And the last of the names is Karmot the Destroyer, the six-horned bull of Xafai, he who no one summons because Karmot is Karmot. This one is one of the demons of the Dark Eye, and it's not really, it's more here of a as a representative of his category, because I believe the names for demons in the Dark Eye are very, very good. They have a very good feel to it, very, very dark. And now we come to the last point that's the hardest for me. 5 things you probably did not know about me yet. Here also a short introduction why I have a problem with this. I had great problems in school, and as a result of that, whenever I talk about myself, give away something, let slip the mask a bit, it feels like I'm doing something horribly wrong. So the insights in myself may not be as deep as others, but I try my best. First, my first name is Florian. As I said, it's a very common name in Germany. I believe it's the second most common name in my generation. and I have 3 people that I have in social groups, and in school there were as many as 5 of us in 2 classes alone, I think. I intend to work as a scientist. We'll see about that shortly. I do possess Skype, and if you wish to find me, it's not very hard to find me. Every time I GM or record a video, I get stage fright, which in Germany is called Lampenfieber, which would be a fever, and I think that's way more accurate. And finally, because a number of you spoke about your acting, about your achievements in acting, I will give you a short list of the roles I played throughout my delves into theater. I played a carrot. If you are a teacher, never let someone play a vegetable. Never. Don't be that cruel. Then I played a teacher, one of my own teachers. Then I played a hippie, a madman, a god, and a soldier. So, how many questions were this? This was one about the countries, one about the games, 2, another one about the names, so 3, another one about YouTubers, so 4, and one about me, about my personals, so that's 5. 5! Now do your own.